WVTC, reaching the world with positivity. Music to get you through your day. Winning victory through Christ is the only way. WVTC, reaching the world with positivity. Music to get you through your day.
Okay, that is our countdown. Now I have to put up our. I have to put up.
The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
WVTC, reaching the world with positivity.
Hello, people. Thank you guys for tuning in to Heavenly Sent People You Should Know. I am so excited because WTCV Radio, again, WVTC Radio, has won their second stellar. Not one stellar, but two stellar. It was awesome. We went down to Vegas, all the owners. Um, we were the first name that they called, got the stellar, and after that, it was over with. The party was over. We went to dinner, celebrated. I'm so excited because I got to take pictures with Kurt Franklin. I seen Bobby Jones. He had ran out before I can get a picture with him. Marvin Sapp, Shirley Caesar, Dietrich Haddon, just all the big icons. It was an honor to be in the midst of them. I thank God for WTCV for giving me this platform. And on top of that, they just appointed me to be the public relations person for WVTC Radio. I'm so excited. And I always say that you have no idea or don't know where your next blessing gonna come from. So a lot of times we get caught up thinking that it's gonna be the people in our circle that bless us. That's not always the case. It's always somebody on the outside to see it works. Because I think sometimes people get caught up in who you used to be or don't want you to, I guess, elevate further to them. And so it becomes like this little tension thing. Nevertheless, as long as you're consistent, the Lord will always see fit to bring you the right people. So with that being said, like I just mentioned, all these icons. And so I'm like, who can I interview on this show that would totally line up with everything that I got going on? I said, Mr. Darro Woods. And I appreciate you, sir, for reaching out in a timely manner to take on this interview. Like I said, it's WVTC is definitely on their way, so we moving differently. And again, the Lord send me the right people. So thank you again, sir, for coming on. And so with that being said, can you just give us a little bit about who you are?
Well, I am Darro Woods. I am a R&B / gospel / jazz / whatever you want to say singer. I do it all. From the west side of Chicago, Holy City. Come on, stand up. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's who I am. I've been doing music since, as long as I can remember, probably since I rolled out. I probably hit my first note coming out, as I was pushed out, whatever. So, yeah, and that's my thing. I just want to be heard. I just want to, be able to give people not just music, but a feeling. It's different when you just sing, but it's different when you touch someone's soul when you sing. You know what I'm saying? So when your soul touching, that's a whole different ball game than just singing some notes and you sound good. So it's Darro Woods, aka Mr. Love Elevator. For those who don't know, definitely go look at that Love Elevator. I got that out right now. That's my single out.
So you got another song that I was listening to earlier called Don't Shoot. And so I'm definitely going to play that. Can you tell us the motivation behind that? As I was listening to it, you were naming some of the millennials, if I should say, that were caught up in the line of fire. And so I was like, wow, this song is so powerful at such a time because we're losing our youth, by the dozen. And it's so unfortunate.
You said which song?
Please Don't Shoot.
So that song actually originated off of the young girl that was killed at the McDonald's.
Oh.
That was killed at the McDonald's with her father in the drive-through, and that's when I wrote that song because it is like we live through this every day. every day. And it don't matter how much we be like, we wanted to get better. We want to pray that it's not getting better. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. And the more we want it to get better, it's getting worse. And I wrote that song because it's like, I just want people to know what's going on. Like, like stop shooting. Like, I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We got babies out here. These babies got something to live for.
I love it.
These is our future.
You're not just a singer. You are also a musician. And so when I see you playing the piano, hold on. Let me tell you, what really blows my mind is when I see you interacting or when you have your children singing with you. I'm like, yes, somebody understands the assignment. This man got his children right by his side singing.
And their voices are phenomenal. When I say just phenomenal, we can't even finish the whole song. They be like, "Dad, you crying again?" I'll be like, "Yeah, you know the air conditioning, is blowing a little high, right? It's blowing a little high."
I love it. I love it. Is that your daughter in the background?
No, that's actually my father. Come on, shout out to my
not
daddy.
your father. I see a young lady.
My biggest supporter.
Hey,
in
father,
life.
how are you?
Hey,
Your son is awesome. I thank God for him.
put a lot of work in. In my pocket. In my
Go
pocket.
ahead on.
In my pocket.
Hallelujah. So I got a couple questions for you. So the first question I have for you is, what inspired you to pursue your career in music?
I've actually been inspired since I was little. I've always wanted to do music. I've had this thing for sound. I got a piano, my first piano when I was like 3-4 years old. It was about this size. And all I ever wanted to know was like sound. I listened to some on the radio and I want to play it. But then I heard Jamie Foxx. That changed my life forever.
Wow. Jamie Foxx is...
Man, Jamie Foxx is just an amazing guy. And it was like all I ever wanted to do was mimic him. Everything I heard, I wanted to mimic him. So a lot of things, people be like, "You sound just like," yeah, I know. I've been practicing this for 30 years. I know I
love it. I love it. So wait, did you start in church?
I started in church. My grandma took me to church every day since I was 4 or 5 years old. We went to church every Sunday, didn't miss a Sunday. And they were so eager to give me the microphone every Sunday. And I was one of them kids with a microphone bigger than my head, but I'm up there, hallelujah.
I love it. Would you believe me if I told you my son sings gospel?
Really?
My son, listen, sir, when I tell you my son sing. However, of course, that's not popular. And so
what's not popular?
Well, and for his age, he's 15 years old, so he's in school. So typically with the millennials, that ain't cool to be singing gospel. However, he'll sing for me in the house because he has a Baptist background, and he plays the drums every Sunday. And so because he plays the drums here and now, I'll temper with the keyboard, and so I love it. And so
that's beautiful. Oh man,
something about a young black man singing for the Lord. I love it.
And when God give it to you, He give it to you. It don't matter what generation you grew up in. When it's in you, it's in you. You cannot deny that, man. God gave it to you. And when you know what you know.
And so I had you on Can TVs, and I appreciate that. And so, you sung Born by the River. That's like, one of my songs, and it takes me back to my Baptist root, although now it's more of a traditional praise and worship, but it's nothing like going into a Baptist church, getting that feel good. Because for me, music kind of usher you into whatever you're going through. So, when I want it, well, for the most part, I'm playing gospel, but when I'm feeling away and want to, I play some gospel. When I'm at the gym, I'll play.
I do it all the time. I will sit in here and I'll be smoking Northwood out, Marvin Sapped out. I will, never would have made it. Like I just love gospel. I love it's where you come from, where it all started from. You go through so many things in life, but when you realize it, all these things that was instilled in you as a child, these gospel songs, 1390, all this stuff, you go through life and it started to affect you. You start to live by these things that you've learned and grew up on. So when you go through a situation, you be like, wait a minute, that song said. I remember when it said, when God said, "I'll never leave you nor forsake you." So wait a minute, so
yes.
These things they're not instilled in you for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
God had a plan since you were born.
I love it. And you know the Lord. You ain't just singing, you know the Lord.
Man, look, I had a heart attack in 2014, 100% on life support, 48 hours. You can't tell me God ain't real. So,
Wow. How old are you?
I am 31, I think. That's what my mom
He
told me.
said, I think.
That's
Hilarious.
what my ID say, But
He said, did y'all hear him say that's what he think? Second question for you. What is your creative process? Like, what does that look like?
This right here. This right here. I sit here in this room here. You know what I'm saying? This is the studio. This is my spot. I got a phenomenal singer behind me. We'll get into her in a minute. But this is my spot. This is where I do my thing. I come here. I might have a little Jamba Juice, and we're gonna go ahead and just listen to a few beats and
I
just
love
get
it.
to that mode. That mode. Like I love music, so I'm not really the type that sits and I ain't got no music and I just write music. No, that's not me. When I'm listening to some music, I get carried away and I will write forever.
So
And now
you
at this
write
time,
music.
at this time, it's like I don't even have to write. I'm in the studio, I have my own studio. So when I listen to music, I turn the microphone on and I record what comes to mind because I might forget it.
That's so dope.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I make music. And then to see my daughter, I got a daughter that's 14 years old. She does the same thing. It'd be like, what the hell? And she was like, I just made this song. I'd be like, all right, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2
Wow.
seconds.
I love it. I love it.
After I get done crying, I come back and I'll be ready to, And I don't really be crying. It'd be the air conditioning.
Exactly.
2023.
The freon from the air. I already understand.
You know what? You really understand what's going on.
I
It's the freon. Because, we're not really crying,
I just told you my son sing and he won't sing. And so when we in the house, I'll be like, but
The freon start kicking, don't it?
you gotta know I got him on record. What's this pastor name? Leroy Elliott. You know who Leroy Elliott is?
Leroy Elliott. Is he out west pastor? Do I know him?
Yes. When you get a chance, please listen to Leroy Elliott. When I tell you my 15-year-old kid can mimic that man from every run that he does, I even know some of the Leroy Elliott sermons from my kid in the room with his headphones on, just humming.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. I lost my hold on. Okay. So the third question I got for you, and I'm counting the questions, you hear me? Who are your musical influences?
Jamie Foxx. Okay, all right, let's start.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx. We're gonna definitely say Johnny P.
Okay. Ooh.
Johnny P. Oh yeah.
Okay.
He got that soul.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Johnny P was a real singer.
I heard Johnny P sing "I Was Born by the River."
I was born. That's that. Look, I ain't even
lay it on the floor.
We'll say that.
Yeah, say that.
Yeah, that's that. But Jamie Foxx definitely. Johnny P. Life Jennings.
Okay.
I love real singers. When you take that studio away from them, they still go get down. You get them people the microphone, or you had them sing for one of them Sunday dinner celebrations. They go do their thing. You know what I'm saying? We can throw Tank in the mix. You know what I'm saying? We do a little Tank. But then I might be too old for some of you players because I rock with Bobby Womack.
Okay then.
Vandross, So I just love music. I love real singers. I love real music.
I love it. So what would you say are your biggest challenges in regards to music?
You really want to know?
Yes.
All right. So my biggest challenges is actually like I know these voices. I know when I hear these voices, I can mimic these voices. When we talk about knowing their songs, I'm horrible. And people be like, "How you music? You don't know nobody's song." I don't know nobody's song. That's my biggest challenges. I can't sing nobody's song word for word. I can give you the melody. I can sing the melody all day long, but they say, "What's the words?" I don't know. So yeah, that's my biggest challenge. Is like actually knowing a lot of the words to a lot of songs that I like. Like I love these songs. I hum it all day. But if I had to say the words, yeah, I'm not the correct partner to have. Don't choose me.
So you're not the karaoke. You can't do Can't.
Unless it's a Darro Woods artist.
Hey, I'm with you when you're right. It makes all the sense in the world.
You know, I like to be honest. That way, you know who you picking when it's karaoke team time. Don't you know? What we looking for? We looking for best voice, or we looking for know the words? Know the words? You don't want to do this. You be like, I thought you was Darro. Darro didn't say I knew anything.
I love it. No, you're right. I get it. That's how I was at the Stellar Awards. So I know gospel music, but the faces, I didn't know who them people was until they PR walked around with and I'm like, that's the presence of the Lord is here.
I went through that. There was a guy, you know, because you a Stellar, y'all a Stellar winner. I can't even say his name because
don't say
that, and I'll be embarrassed.
Thank you.
But there was a rapper, a famous rapper that I had no idea what he looked like, who he was, and he got a song out. Everybody gonna know after this one. And it was like, when you see me, you know it's me. When I saw him, I knew it was him. But before that, I didn't know who he was. Like, I don't even know what this guy looked like. And I heard the song, when you see me, you know it's me. I knew it when I saw it.
Darro, listen, I'm at the celebrity basketball game getting a rebound for these guys, okay? Now remember, they just in basketball clothes. I'm Mally Music, I'm talking to them, and you know, we having a great time. I just walked on the other side of the gym. They needed a rebound person. I'm like, I got y'all. So now I'm shooting with them, right? So of course now they remember me. So now fast forward, we at this pre-Stellar Wars, they dressed up with their finest. So now I'm walking around, they coming in the room, and everybody's swarming them. So I'm tapping people like, who is that? Oh, that's who that is?
Whole time they know you.
Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm like, you don't remember me? I was getting your rebound. Yeah, come over here and take a picture with me. And everybody looking like, how you? Whole time. Mally Music. I tell him, I'm like, Mally, you look like me out there on the court. Kilting the whole night. He dressed up now. Basketball Mally, can we get a picture? He cracking up.
With no problem.
They like, who is you? I'm like, this ain't that right now. Just hold on. And so, you know, so I it was just, man, I was just like, it's something I'll never.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
For real. Never ever forget. So so with that being said, on to the next question. So what do you think? How do you handle criticism?
I take it well. I take it very well because criticism help you. You have to step away from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because people get so caught up in doing what they do, doing their music and doing how they do it. They get so caught up in self. So it's like you have to realize that you're not doing this for self. You know, the self part is the benefit. You know what I'm saying? You're doing this for the people. So you have to understand what they want, what they don't want. And when somebody tell you like, man, you should have did it that way, or you should have did it that way. I'm not saying all of a sudden listen to them and be like, let me change it. No, you have to be able to accept that, take it into your own, maneuver how you got to maneuver and say, hey, they didn't say that for nothing.
Exactly. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? And pull it in and say, all right, look, what can I do to, you know, you have to, what is it called? Start with a C.
Constructive criticism.
Compromise.
Okay, then.
You have to be able to compromise. You know what I'm saying? Take what they said, take how you feel, put that together, and come up with a solution. Once you come up with a solution, my daddy used to always tell me, you want to come up, you want to get results. So once you come up with a solution, then you can get good results. So now you came with this, they told you this, and y'all put that together. Now you came up with a solution, now you got good results. That's why I love criticism, because criticism is going to help you down the way. It's going to let you know, like, hey, maybe you should have did that better. Or somebody might say, hey, maybe you should have did that better. It ain't that you should have did that better, but you should have did it this way. But because they said something, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a preacher one day, I'm telling you one day.
I believe that. It's already in your belly. You got it. 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 I want to play Please Don't Shoot, because I think that that's appropriate. Well, matter of fact, no, you play it, because that way I ain't gotta move my screen. And while you doing that, and so a lot of artists don't sound like they sound with the music. So are you one of those a cappella singers, or you need your music?
I can sing it all day. Say yeah. been doing this a long time.
Okay, then. Take me to church. I love it. I love it. Take me to church. I'm so excited.
Take me to the King. Don't have much to bring. Like I just love singing. I love you giving back what I got. I know this was a gift. I ain't do this on my own. You have to know who gave it to you, where it started from. You know what I'm saying? And once you understand that, you know how to give it back. You know what I'm saying? Because as quick as he gave it to you, he'll take it away. And people don't really understand the importance of that until it's taken away.
That's
So
right.
I try to use what I got and use it in. Even if you're doing R&B, ain't nothing wrong. Listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with doing the music that you want to do, as long as you're doing it in the name. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I'm going up here to talk about, I'm finna take the panties off you tonight and get it, whatever. Before I sing that song, Lord, speak through me to your people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. I don't care what I'm singing. Lord, use me.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to tell me, well, you doing this kind of music. He ain't going to bless you. Chris Brown been blessed. Omarion been blessed. Usher been blessed. Kelly been blessed. Okay, we're not going to talk about kills. You get what I'm saying, though? Like, you're not going to tell me it's the type of music that consider if you're going to be blessed or not. It's who you're doing it in the name of.
The Lord will use all type of vessels to get to people. How about this? Listen to Leandria Johnson.
Sometimes, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
And she's so transparent with what she going through, and she's still killing it. She battling all type of demons and talking about it. Was on house arrest. I seen her on house arrest band. Still doing her. Man, please, the Lord can use anybody.
yeah, she's dope. She's dope. 7-year-old Natalia. Makaya Brain. Niandria. This shit for real. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I woke up to some bad news and it's getting worse. Getting got so bad it's worse than my name in dirt. I can't believe it. I won't try to. Gotta trust my enemies. I don't know how to. I've been trying to wrap my mind around them bitch niggas, them snitch niggas. I'm trying to kill my eyes, but I kill them these niggas to move. It's fine with them dummies on the same page. The age is getting younger as they pass away. Yeah. Please don't Black Lives Matter. Shoot. I know they mamas hate to see them go. Man, Jocelyn was 7, yeah, the streets so cold. Doing all that barking, can't hit the target. And I love my city to death, but she get real so heartless. This is my favorite part. What do you say? And she was only 11, so why you taking him? Getting sick and tired of singing all the same song. If I had one wish, I'd bring all them kids home. My heart be bleeding. Tell me what's the reason? And I definitely ain't forgot about the niggas. So please, don't. I love my babies, wanna see them grow. I can't believe we living in a world so cold. Oh, please, don't Black Lives Matter. Hey, Jasmine, this one for you, baby. Lady, rest in peace, baby girl. Amari and Jones. Can't change me, forgot about you, know.
I love it. 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 You know you gotta sing Born by the River before we end.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was born by the river in a little old tent. And oh, just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change will come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die.
Wow.
'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know that a change will come. Oh, yes, nice and wet. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man.
That's all the time.
Woo-wee! Okay. Can you tell us about a particular piece that you're working on that you're most proud of out of all the pieces?
Oh shit, that's hard. That's a little hard because I'm proud of my work. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to like be like, well, I'm proud of this one, and I'm proud of this one, and I'm proud of my work because when you're thankful for what God is doing for you,
Great answer, sir.
man, it's hard to like label something. You know what I'm saying? Because God ain't putting no labels on what He doing for you. It's
I
like,
love it.
so let's let's start here. So shit, I don't even know where to start. You know what? Okay, we're gonna start with Twister.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got a project going on with AK of Do or Die Legend, AK
Okay.
of Do or Die. He's
Okay.
dropping an EP September the 1st. He got 8 songs on his EP.
Wow.
I'm on 5 of them.
Impressive.
You know, that's more than half.
Impressive.
You know what I'm saying?
Although I'm not surprised.
Twister is on 2 of those songs, and I'm on both those songs with Twister. You know, shout out to the legend Twister.
Absolutely. The Bible says he'll make room for your gift.
I hope he see this because he be saying he can out-sing me. I'm glad this is live. Quit saying that shit. I told
In real life?
I quit. No, he for real be saying that. Like, quit saying that.
Wow.
I just seen him the other day and I told him, quit saying that. Like, quit saying that.
Okay, then.
Like, we're going to do this in front of some girls.
Sound
No,
like
we're
a
not.
battle of the Missy.
Quit. Just stop.
Y'all can come on WVTC Stellar Award.
You know what? I'm going to holler at him because we can get this out right now. We can do our verses on your show.
2-time Stellar Award winning station.
Hey,
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
I want to call them so bad.
I live on the west side of
me.
Chicago. Somebody touched my shoulder and said, you know what? The Lord showed me you. And I'm
somebody need to touch his shoulder and show him that this ain't what it is. This ain't it.
Hilarious.
I got that going on. You know, I got these 2 hot features with Twister. We're actually shooting a video next week.
Oh, wow.
So I just thank God, you know what I'm saying? Then also, I have a movie.
I seen it.
Yeah,
that's the next thing I'm scratching off my bucket list. I gotta be in a
movie. I'm getting my acting. You know, Denzel, my uncle. Yeah, I didn't know if I didn't know if you knew that. You can't. We on TV. You can't look like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, you said who yo?
Yeah, all right.
You said Ezel or Denzel?
I ain't say Ezel.
I'm just, I got these headphones on. So
you gotta put them all the way on. You gotta put them all the way on.
I heard what you said. This one kind of got a shortening.
I figured that's why I'm gonna bear with you. But yeah, Denzel, my cousin. So I'm in a movie. It will be on Tubi. You know,
okay. Tubi is the one with. Okay. No, because like somebody this Tubi, they talking about Tubi be playing too much because it was like a fake baby, but it's supposed to be real. I'm like, no, that is not Tubi.
You know, Tubi got all the good Detroit movies.
So listen to this. How about this? Our brother station is in Detroit. So I am going to Detroit next month to see the WVTC Detroit station that's ran by Sandy Rose.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Our other station is in Detroit. Yep.
That's dope.
And we'll have one in Atlanta.
Man, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be seeing your posts and stuff. I'll be like, I want to cry. But the air conditioning units.
Exactly. No, say the Freon.
The Freon. It's the Freon in the air conditioning.
That will get you all teary-eyed. I already know.
So the movie, I got the movie coming out. That's gonna be out October the 1st.
Okay.
For that. It's called Industry. I'm all in that. I ain't just got one part. I'm all through there. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Twisted joint. We got the movie going on. Now also, I got a dope song coming out. We're working on the video right now. It's actually called Peace.
Okay.
You know, because what I do know is I don't care what you got going on in life. Everybody wants some peace. Whether it's that man or it's that thing or it's whatever you got going on, everybody wants some peace.
I
So I
agree.
got a hot song coming out called Peace. It's actually featuring, y'all see my camera?
Yes.
This lady right here. This is Monique the singer.
Hi, Monique the singer.
And she was just literally here just eating all my motherfucking food. That's it. That's all she was here. She was eating all my food. That's all she was here for. But I'm just playing. But no, she really is like a dope artist. Dope.
Could she give us a little piece or something?
Oh, you said silly as me. What happened?
Oh my God.
What happened? Watch it.
Silly of me to think that I
What?
could ever have you for my God. How I love you.
What?
How I want you.
Come on.
And silly of me to think that you could never really want me to. How I want you.
Watch this though.
You're just a lover to score, and I know that I should be looking for more. What could it be? I see. What could it be? Oh, love, stop making a fool of me.
Ooh.
Well, thank you. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't even understand. I don't get to be around this type of music anymore. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
I appreciate Darro having me on here with you, and I appreciate you even inviting me in, and congratulations on your Stellar Award.
Thank you. Oh wow, that's what's up. So wait a minute. So do you have artists, sir?
No.
Not
No,
yet.
right now. I got one artist. I do got one artist. No. I do got one artist. Huh? Oh, so I got actually three. You know what? I'm so glad you said that. I'm sorry. I'm tweaking on my pimping right now. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I got three artists. I got three artists.
Yeah,
I got both my daughters. You know, we have they have the single coming out. We're working on the video to it right now. Both my daughters, Kamaya and Jaden. They're very phenomenal. They sound better than me. I tell them that all the time. So they're coming out. I have another artist named by the name of Nay. She has some stuff coming out. Yeah, we're working. We're working over here.
I love it.
We're working over here.
I love it. So with that being said, let me ask you this. What do you hope people take away from your music?
To be honest, I hope people take away the courage to believe in themselves.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at it like I hear a lot of people be like, man, I've been doing this for years. I never really looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked at it like God gave me this a long time ago. He gave me this at birth. This ain't something that I acquired. This ain't something that I gained and I learned how to do. I just knew how to do it and started to ask questions on why I know how to do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, musician, when you see me get on the piano piano is just what I show. I play trumpet. I play baritone. I play all I don't just play them. Like I play them like, man, it'll blow your mind because it blows minds too. I don't even know how I know how to play these instruments.
Wow.
I just know how to play them. I know how to hit the C, D, E, F, G. I know how to play these instruments. I just thank God. So I would want people to just take from me that, man, anything is possible. I ain't saying get up and go apply to be the president today. It might not work. You know, you gotta be 36. There's a lot of stuff that come with that on up. You know what I'm saying? But I just want, anything you want to do, you put your mind to it, you can do it.
I love it.
You can do it. That's it. That's all. Anything you want to do, you can do it. There's so many things that I'm doing right now that I never thought I'd do. Like, I love the movie Friday. Like, everybody loved the movie Friday. I didn't think I was going to be talking to Ice Cube the other day. like talking to this man personally, him giving me advice and him telling me something that got to do with my music. This is IQ we talking about. This Friday, you ain't got no job, you ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna get you high today. Same dude. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, that might not be something to somebody. That's something to me.
And see, and that's what I always tell people. Guess what? When the Lord gives you a vision, it's not a three-way vision. It's between you and Him. And guess what? What gets you excited may not work for me. So that's why I always tell people: stop looking around and worry about what everybody else doing.
Don't worry about what
Focus on
everybody
you
else
and watch the Lord open doors. No, you can't. You can't. Because listen, the stuff that you see me do, if I sat around and waited for people or talk to people about what I'm doing, for instance, when I got the horse. Why
you got a horse though? Like you have a horse. You on some cowboy stuff right now. You and this nigga, he got a goat. You got a horse.
I bought the horse from him during the pandemic.
Wait,
I gave Dredd the first interview.
Wait, you said it again.
I bought my horse from Dredd during the pandemic.
I want to call him right now.
Please do, because I told him I was interviewing you. Please do.
I'm finna to. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call him right now. We're gonna call him.
Dredd has been so instrumental in my animal life. You know what I'm saying? Dredd is always a phone call away.
We're gonna call Cowboy right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if he answers the phone while we on live. When we on this.
He has been so instrumental. You know what I'm saying? And I think
this is my brother. This is my brother. There you go. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, look, we on live right now. He said, I don't rock with him.
I expect him to say that. That's who he is.
Can you hear him?
What did he say?
He said, you put me on the TV show and then put him on.
You already know he capping. You already know he's capping, as the kids say.
Hey, you need to turn your light on so the fans can see you, bro.
You already know he capping.
There it is. Here come the light. Here comes the light. There it is.
What you at the library? You got your hair did? You ready? You ready? You got your hair did? I see ya. I see you, cowboy. I see ya.
Hey, that's the only man that can bring horses on the expressway. Don't play with him.
I just seen that dude jump in the pool with his goat. Who jumps in the pool with a goat? I didn't even know a goat could swim. How about that?
Right now, this live, baby. This right now, this happening. This live. It's okay. We don't see that.
I just told him I bought my horse from you.
No, she just said she bought her horse from you. We was talking about you. He said you gave up on it. What happened?
Mr. Woods, you already know that man take medicine.
Okay, all right. All right. I know Cowboy probably ain't took his medicine today, so
you already know.
No, you know. Blame the Cowboy.
Hey, who else? Look, everybody else trying to do it.
Hey, look, man. I'm at least glad. I'm glad you answered the phone. You didn't make me look bad on TV.
No, right? Because I'd have been like,
because if you didn't answer, that would have been real messed up. Like that nigga don't know him.
Yeah, I was definitely going to be like, hey, Darro, tell me he know you. You know, buddy.
I'm not Hollywood. I'm not one of those fake guys y'all used to, man. Hey, man. We like that. You heard what he said?
We
said he ain't Hollywood. He ain't one of them fake guys, you know what I'm saying, y'all used to.
Darro, did you not see me at the basketball game?
I was there.
What's understood don't need to be said. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying nothing else. We was all at the basketball game together. Hey, Cowboy, I saw you at the basketball game too. You can play a little bit.
No, quit lying. No, listen. There's a video of me crossing him over. There's a video of me crossing him over.
Oh,
he
man.
probably won't show it. There's a video of me crossing him over. That's why he want me.
He said she can't find no video of that.
That's why he want me to be the ref and not on the opposite team.
He said he actually got a video of him crossing your ass over.
Tell him please upload it today. Tell him upload it at his earliest convenience.
She said upload it at your earliest convenience, man. She said I'm gonna tag. He said I'm gonna tag you and me.
Oh, hilarious.
Cowboys been real, bro. We love you, bro. Catch you later, bro. Yeah, all day.
That's my buddy.
That's my man.
You know, so as I said, what's understood can't be explained. We can't put everything. We can't talk about everything because you know people be lurking and nevertheless. So
you know how that goes. Didn't you just do some work with Uncle Hank recently?
So it wasn't recently, but they was on Can TV with me. They, you know, I appreciate him and Big Lowdown. They support me. Anytime I'm calling them for something with the kids, they come through. You know, my son is a fan of theirs. And I appreciate their energy. I see them moving, and I always reach out. Excuse me. I'm always, trying to encourage them, and I'm proud of them. And what's so funny is that we used to work at Lundale Christian Health Center together, way before all of that.
Before the Uncle Hank, Darren Brown, baby.
Yeah. Worked at Lundale Christian Center together. I trained him. That boy was there for about 3 days. He's like, man, I can't do this.
You funny. She said that nigga was there for 3 days. It was over with.
D wasn't there no time. He's like, nah, man, I ain't cut for this. But that's crazy. So actually, the last question tied into the question you pretty much just answered, because I was just about to ask you what advice would you give for aspiring up and coming artists, but you just pretty much said, believe in yourself, and it ain't. I always tell people it's not how you start, but how you finish. And
it's not about how you start, Joe. Look, I've been doing this shit a long. I'm sorry, I know I'm cursing. I've been doing this a long time. Like I've been doing this a long time, and I just don't look at it like the time. It's just now that I sit back and think about it. And I'd be like, man, it's been a long time. It don't feel like it. When you doing what you love to do, you don't care about no time.
You can't.
You don't care about time because you're going to do, if it's what you love to do, you're going to do that until they bury you. Exactly. So it's not about the time. Because if that's the case, you're going to be like, I've been doing this for 60 years. I'm going to do this till they bury me. My daddy always told me, it's not about making it to be famous. It was a song. I ain't never heard the song. I guess it's too old for me. But he used to be like, if you don't make it to be a star, you was a star in the ghetto. If you don't make Broadway, you a star in the ghetto. I guess that was a song that came out.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was before my time too.
Way before my time too. But I understood it though. I understood it. If you don't make Broadway, you was a star in the ghetto. And it's like, I'm cool with that.
So let me ask you this. How many hours do you spend where you at right now?
Is it 26 hours in a day? I can't say that.
Wow.
I don't go nowhere. I got too much stuff going. I'm sorry. At this point in my life, I have so much stuff going on for me. And then I was raised by older people. So when you mix in what I got going on for me and being raised with older people, I appreciate what I got going on for me. And being raised by older people makes me stay in the house because I know ain't nothing outside for me. Ain't nothing out there but trouble, or becoming a victim of circumstances, or you being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I ain't at the wrong place at the wrong time if I'm at home. If it happened at home, it was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's advice I got for anybody. Ain't nothing going on outside. You ain't missing nothing. Life ain't nothing but a replay anything. Anyway, what happens today happened 40 years ago. When you go outside and you see anything that happened today, believe me, that same thing that happened today happened 40 years ago. They experienced it too. Believe life ain't nothing but a replay. So if you want to get yourself caught up in it, that's on you. Other than that, I just want to be cool and stay humble and give what God got for me. I got a lot of kids and I feel like they deserve every bit of it.
I love it. So last but not least, I know you made mention of could you tell us again the project you got coming up and how we can find your handles on social media?
Right now I got a couple projects. So I got a video that's going to drop in a week. And you can actually find a song on all streaming platforms. It'll be out. It's called Late Night by Darro. That'll be out on all streaming platforms next week. New Love video is being shot on next week as well. Also, the video with me and Twister is being shot next week. So basically, I got so much stuff going on. Just follow me. You can find me on everything. Darro Woods. Let me spell that shit out. Darro, Darro. Darro. You ain't even got to type in Woods. I'm doing that good at this moment. But if you just type in Darro, everything's going to pop up.
Can you please invite me out when you and her sing together? Because her voice is amazing.
Me and her?
Yes.
All right, so here, the only thing with that is, like, so she been eating all my food since she been here.
I understand that part.
You know what I'm saying? So if my refrigerator, no, I'm just playing. But no, I got you.
Also, tell them about my song that's on YouTube.
She got,
No, say it.
I got a debut single.
Sounds of Love.
Sounds of Love is out now. It's on YouTube. It's the video is out on YouTube. The song is out on all music platforms. It's R&B 90s type of feel with a new generational twist. So I'm trying to bring back that Whitney Houston mixed with Toni Braxton, Brandy type of feel. So yeah.
So tell us your name so we can find you.
My name is Monique _the_ singer on Instagram, and Facebook is Monique Brown.
Well, it was a pleasure talking to you guys. I appreciate you guys serenading my mind. I love it. I always want to be.
Dope.
Oh, I just heard her. I always want to be in the midst of this type of singing. Like, you know, my son, like, I can't, that's too fast. That stuff he listens to too fast for me. And I look upside his head like, son, it gives me a headache. However, I still have to sit there and let him, you know, be who he gonna be. And you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So again, with that being said, I appreciate you guys. And as I just told you, all this will now be uploaded to all of the streaming stuff. You know, this was my first show back since being from the Stellas. So I thank you guys profusely for your time. Y'all be safe. And I'm going to put my my outro out to let the people know that the views has nothing to do with WVTC Radio. Y'all be safe.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ. WVTC Allsip Chicago and iNetworks Communications.